Prince Harry has won the first round of a libel battle with a newspaper over his row with the government about security. Harry is suing the Mail on Sunday after it reported he had put a positive spin on a story about a court fight over bodyguards, which it claimed he had tried to keep secret. The Duke of Sussex is seeking a judicial review of the Home Office's decision to reduce personal security for him, Meghan and their children when they visit Britain from their U.S. home. The newspaper said he took the government to court after it rejected his offer to pay for Scotland Yard personal protection officers. In an article published in February, the paper also said the Duke's PR machine tried to put a positive spin on the dispute. Yesterday Mr. Justice Nicklin ruled in Harry's favour in a negation preliminary judgment, saying the natural and ordinary meaning of the article is defamatory. The High Court judge stressed his ruling was very much the first phase of the libel claim. Associated Newspapers, the paper's publishers, are now due to file a defence to the claim. Harry's lawyers argued that the paper had accused him of lying. But Mr. Justice Nicklin rejected the suggestion yesterday. The article does not make that blunt allegation, whether expressly or by implication, his ruling said. The ordinary, negation reasonable reader would understand the difference between spinning facts and lying. But he added that the allegation being made in the article was very much that the object was to mislead the public. The article's headline read, "Exclusive, How Harry Tried to Keep His Legal Fight with the Government Over Police Negation Bodyguards a Secret." Then, just minutes after the story broke, his PR machine tried to put a positive spin on the dispute. The judge said a reader would understand Harry Negation was responsible for public negation statements, issued on his behalf, which claimed he was willing to pay for police protection in negation the UK, and his legal challenge was to the government negation ment's refusal to permit him to do so, whereas the true position, as revealed in documents filed in the proceedings, was that negation he had only made the offer to pay after proceedings commenced. In a written statement at a preliminary hearing last month, lawyers for the Duke argued that the piece falsely suggested Harry had lied and improperly and cynically tried to manipulate and confuse public opinion, according to the PA media news agency. Barristers for ANL rejected the claims and said there was no hint of impropriety on any sensible reading of the article. At the preliminary hearing, Justice Matthew Nicklin was asked to determine the natural and ordinary meaning of the article and consider whether it was defamatory. On Friday, the judge ruled that parts of the article were defamatory. This judgment is only the first stage in the case, with the publisher now expected to file a defense. Nicklin noted that the article would have led readers to believe that Prince Harry was responsible for trying to mislead and confuse the public as to the true position, which was ironic given that he now held a public role in tackling misinformation. Nicklin said in his judgment that a reader of the article would think the Duke of Sussex was responsible for public statements, issued on his behalf, which claimed that he was willing to pay for police protection in the UK, and that his legal challenge was to the government's refusal to permit him to do so, whereas the true position, as revealed in documents filed in the legal proceedings, was that he had only made the offer to pay after the proceedings had commenced. It may be possible to spin facts in a way that does not mislead, but the allegation being made in the article was very much that the object was to mislead the public, Nicklin added. That supplies the necessary element to make the meanings defamatory at common law. Turning to what comes next, Nicklin said, the next step will be for the defendant to file a defense to the claim. It will be a matter for determination later in the proceedings whether the claim succeeds or fails, and if so on what basis.